Request for a setup for my Pyxie frogs / African bullfrogs. This is a 40-gallon split terrarium. I use a heat source, which is a heat pad. Right down here. I have one on each side. One is exposed so you can see it there easier. This is a sliding top. There's one on each side also for each frog. This is the glass divider right here. If I had it exposed and there was no glass divider, these frogs could potentially bite the other one. The frog here, Bowser, is very aggressive and has struck at the other frog when feeding, such as on a mouse. In the summertime when they get mice, oh man, expect this guy to try to bite the other frog. The reason he's so big right now, it's mostly air. I saw him a couple nights ago when he goes in the water dish. He's not as wide. He looks really healthy. So he's not obese like some people's frogs are. Okay, I use a water dish. It's a ceramic bowl. It's a pretty large bowl. Let me get my 6-inch ruler really quick. The 6-inch ruler right here. Alright, that's 6 inches. Another about 2 inches, probably about 7-8 inches across there. Even further diagonally right here. That's 6 inches. You got another 3 inches right there. About 10 inches across this way diagonally. I use cork bark as their hides. I had it perched up like that on the water dish just because what I've noticed, when he wants to go on the cool side, he actually goes underneath there and he knocks down that cork bark repeatedly. So I had it perched up just like that for him, and he really enjoys it. He's a real big frog. Every time I see him, I say, man, he's big. This right here is the thermometer I use. It's probably a classic aquarium thermometer. But I find it easiest to read than most thermometers I see available. That's too much zoom. I use cocoa fiber. 1 block for the 40 gallons is fine. I think next time I'm going to use 2 blocks though, just to have about 3 to 5, 6, maybe 6 inches of fiber would probably be better. Right now, it's not something they do is burrowing, because maybe I don't have enough cocoa fiber in there. I guess I'll show you the other side here. Here's his hide. Cork bark. Big slab of cork. He loves that. There's his thermometer. There's him in his water dish. This is where you'll find him probably about 80% of the time, especially when he's sleeping. This is Bruno. I'll zoom in for you. And that's about right on his what he looks like when he's not expanded with air. Because he's sleeping, he's not holding that much air in his body. His nostrils there are up, submerged sometimes, and when he's fully submerged, it looks pretty funny to me. But he's been here in the water dish for maybe the last 48 hours or more. He just comes out every so often just to get on his heat source there. But the heat source is actually underneath the water bowl. And he has quite a substantial amount of room when he doesn't want heat. And when he does want heat, it's also here underneath his hide. Here's the area he goes when he doesn't want heat. There's a lot of space right there. Right here, this is not even showing any warmth. I have the thermometer where the warm spots are, right here. Right now, it's showing about 76, 75, 76 degrees where I had the thermometer. But if I put it down underneath the hide, it would be a lot warmer. I'll leave it there. It'll probably be about 80 to 85 degrees. There's another area in his terrarium where he can go when he doesn't want heat. It's a big chunk. He has a lot of space to maneuver himself anytime he wants. It's warm water, actually. I just touched it. It's probably about 60 degrees. It's not that cool, so because of the heating pad, he's warm. I guess he can digest his last meal in there every time. I had this 40-gallon split custom made. I called up my reptile shop and I said I need a terrarium, but I need something for 2 animals, a 40-gallon possibly, and they suggested they could make a split tank for me, and they ordered it and they did a great job. This terrarium cost me about $120, no more. They have ample space anytime they want heat or no heat. You know, I could actually put a plant in here. I just need to get some better UV lighting to keep the plant alive. Every time I do, I just have a lamp, and it's only one lamp, so I guess it wasn't enough photosynthesis for the plant. But see how tall it is? It'd be no problem to put a nice tall plant in there, but I haven't lately. Yeah, there, Bowser. I hope this video was helpful to anyone who's setting up their terrarium for their African bullfrogs. And just remember, floor space is what these frogs like. So as much as you can provide, the better.